quick word on peace while walking in purpose. So, peace while walking in purpose. If you don't have it, you're probably giving room to the enemy or your flesh. 9 times out of 10, God is going to direct you to not respond to any backlash, even if you know you are right and the other person is wrong, right? So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is my area of failure. I fail this area a lot. God is a God of order, right? If it is a situation sent to take your peace, he will direct you the other way because he knows just how unfruitful the conflict can get. Also, 9 times out of 10, it is a test or trial meant to try you. Humility is a characteristic of the Holy God. It is meant to get you out of character so those around you will question if you are really in communion with him. If you fail, as I often do not condemn yourself. Correct yourself and try again the next time around. But remember this, pride comes before a fall. Don't give any room to Satan, because if you give that man an inch, he will take a mile. Please take heed to this, man. Please take heed to this. The biggest part that we need to understand and really kind of like meditate on is the humility is a characteristic of the Holy God. When you get tried in the place of humility, it is to get you out of character so you can look like you are not really in communion or really walking with the Holy God, because that is a characteristic of him. And if you're not walking in the fruits of the Spirit, then 9 times out of 10, you have given room to your flesh or you have given room to the enemy. And it's going to give him an avenue to accuse you. He is the accuser. If he can effectively accuse you, he would diminish your character. He would diminish the viewpoint of people that are following you or people that are attempting to follow you. Once they see certain things, he'll then embed their mind and start giving them negative thoughts and things about you. And it'll make your influence a little bit stifled, it'll stifle your influence. And that's something that the Holy God doesn't want. He allows the trials to test you and try you so you can prove the enemy wrong when he accuses you. But if you fall every single time these trials come to try you, well, then his accusations are effective, right? Let's not give room to the enemy. Let's not do that, especially not in this hour. Like, moving forward, you guys have to understand. Please understand. Not many things matter in this world. When you die, you're not taking anything in this world with you. You know what goes with you? The way that you walked your walk, the way that you talked your talk, and your submission level to the Most High, your uprightness, right? Your righteousness, or your flaws, the way that you fail, the way that you gave into the enemy, the way that you gave into your flesh, the way that you disrespected the direction of God, the way that you went your own way instead of going his way. That's what goes with you. And depending on which one of those routes you took while you walked this earth, it's going to determine where you spend your eternity. You don't want to spend eternity away from the Holy God's presence. You do not. You do not. It'll be a terrible shame to walk through this life suffering, because I don't care who you are. I don't care if you got $1 million, $1 billion, all the status in the world, you are still suffering in this life. There's still death all around you. There's still turmoil all around you. 9 times out of 10, if you got $1 million, you've done some bad things to get it, especially if you didn't get it from the Most High. And if you got it from the Most High, you're still getting bashed. People are still talking about you. Everybody is suffering. It don't matter what they post on social media, family. It don't matter how many times they appear to look like they got it all together. They don't. None of us do. None of us do. This entire life is a test for your eternity placement. That's what it is. It's a contest to see if you're going to make it to heaven, eternity in paradise, or to see if you're going to make it in eternity in hell, in turmoil. That's what it is. And if anybody tells you anything different, they are lying to you, family. They are lying to you. I'm real passionate about this because the stuff that the Father keeps revealing to me is like We really got to get it together, man. We don't got all the time in the world to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to spend your eternity away from the Father. You don't. Anyways, I pray that bless you. Mighty name of Jesus.